Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Energy Insight for August 8th to the 14th. We are in a new moon week, and it is a very powerful week. We were coming into this month with a Lionsgate portal. So that's the new moon is our portal. Um, so what does that mean? What does that mean? I'm going to talk about that today in this session. So stay tuned. It'll be exciting. So for those of you that don't know me, I am Jackie Ellis from JackieEllis.com. I'm an intuitive guide and mentor and Reiki master. I see energy and I help people decode the energy within them so that they can transform their life into a life that they love. Let's get started. So when I do these energy insights, I ask my guides what do we need to know about this week? What could possibly help us grow and expand and really step into this week with more power and more confidence than we have in the past. And what I'm showing really relates to the chakra area that we are in for each week. Now, the week that we are entering the for the new moon week is our heart mind area. So in the light mastery map, if you have it, which is very helpful, we're in the heart chakra area, the middle section. And that is the domain for love, desire, value, values, worth, and sacrifice. So, what all of those mean to you specifically and your individual journey. So, what you'll find is, as you go through the week, there will be things that, that will reaffirm what you love about your life, who you love within your life, what really matters to you, and how you want to step into the next little while and create a life you love, how you want to make a difference in your life. And it's really the week of the new moon is really about really anchoring in your intentions for the short term and sometimes for the long term as well. So it's really, the week that we are coming out of was exploring what our big vision was, what our vision was for our life, and really how we identify with ourselves in our life. And then this new moon week takes it one step further. This new moon week allows us to anchor our intentions on what we're willing to do to make, to create that life, to expand and grow and become the person that we envision within that life. And when we do that, when we step into that powerful intention setting system or tool set, we take our power back. We're no longer letting life just happen to us. We are intentionally allowing ourselves to expand and grow with purpose. And when I say this, I don't mean that you need to do the typical goal setting situation. A lot of times what I do is I allow that vision to flow to me. I allow those dreams to come to me and allow my soul to actually expand and show me what's possible for me. And then I spend the new moon week and really anchoring into those, like which ones I that fit me, that I'm willing to do, that I'm willing to explore, that I'm willing to see what's possible for me. Which ones tickle my soul? Which ones light me up? And that is really the vibe for the new moon week. It's exciting and it's powerful, and it's a lot of times it's built around relationships, and it's because of that love, desire, your worthiness, and how you interact with the people in your life that matter to you. That matter to you. So when we are I got 3 messages. I got 3 messages for this new moon week. So for August 8th to the 14th, I got 3 specific messages given to me by my guides. And when I explored what that meant over the Lion's Gate, I was shown that the Lion's Gate, a lot of people will think that a lion just roars and is like kind of in your face, taking on the world. And to a certain extent, that's true. That's true. We have the power within us to, and the energies that we're feeling right now are extremely powerful, and we can make massive changes to our life if we believe that we can. And the lion's energy, the energy behind a lion, is very much courageous. It's very much confident. And it's very much, I am just going to take this step, and whatever happens, happens. It is confidently moving forward. A lion doesn't care what else is around it. It's completely focused on what matters to it in that moment. And we can take that lesson and we can feel that energy in that when we envision that, and just allow it to soak through us, allow it to resonate through us, and give us the confidence and the courage to just step forward no matter what. Because, a lot of times when we are on this journey, we wait and wait and wait until we feel that safety net behind us or under us. But the problem is sometimes we need to let go to have trust in ourselves. Sometimes we need to let go with the confidence that no matter what, we'll be okay. A lot of times when we're scared to let go, we are at our rock bottom. So really, if we let go, there's not much farther that we can fall. It really can't get any worse than this. So why not try something new? Right? And I laugh because, a lot of times I felt this. When I was resisting the most, that is when it was like, I felt like I was at my bottom. I felt like I was at my bottom and I couldn't. But when I looked at it from a different perspective, instead of looking at it like I'm hanging there and I'm like trying and I'm trying, and then I don't want to let go. I don't want to let go. And everything in me is just digging in and saying, I can't let go. And my guides just say, look at it differently. And when I look at it different, take a different perspective, I look down and it's shallow water, or there's not much to fall. Even if I did fall, it would not hurt me. It seems like it's endless, but it's not. And oftentimes what happens is there is something there. There is something there supporting me, holding me up. And it's my own thoughts that don't think that it's there. But it is. It's always there. It's always there. It may not be the way I envisioned it to be. It may not be exactly how I envisioned it to turn out. But the journey has been amazing. The journey has been enlightening and full of growth and expansion and all kinds of weirdness. And I know that you are supported always. So given all of that, I didn't know I was going to talk about this when I started this session. But the first message that came through was exploring new pathways with heart-centered passions are encouraged. So when you are going into this week, or when you are in the week of the new moon, I would like you to really look at things that matter to you, really things that you feel deep in your heart, the relationships that you want to have, how you want to be within those relationships, doing something, having a special project that is really a passion project for you, that is heart-centered, allowing, it could be creating experiences for your family or yourself that have been on your mind but you didn't think was possible. What about exploring how to make those possible? And I don't want you to sit down and say how. I don't want you to sit down and plan how. I just want you to sit down and go, what am I willing to do? And write those down. This is what I want. This is what I'm willing to do. Right now. It is what are you willing to do to allow you to give you the strength to step into that possibility, to step forward, knowing that you are supported during this time, and hold on to that courage flowing through you. You may find yourself with the urge to learn something. Some of you may find that you may be you've been wanting to learn about something, or you've been guided in some way. You've been seeing signs that this is some area of your life that you need to explore and expand and learn more about. But you never thought that you could do it, or you didn't create the time to do it. You may feel this week the urge to really dig into that a little bit more, or to start it this month, right? You may find yourself, some of you also may be finding yourself reigniting old passions. So something that you used to be excited about, but you kind of pushed aside for a while, or discovering new ones that really bring more joy and happiness into your life. and spark your creative juices again. And really, like, the monthly theme for this month is really, really deeply connected to finding more joy and happiness into your life and stepping forward and with courage and strength and confidence to transform those parts of your life that really have been misaligned in some way from who you really are or who you are now. Because maybe you've had a massive growth over the last year and a half and you're still doing the same things that you've always done, and it's become blah. Life has become just uneventful and uninteresting, and you just going through the motions and you're completely bored. So it's time to mix it up. It's time to do something a little different. It's time to reignite those creative juices and bring more joy and happiness and make things a little more interesting for you. Bottom line is, if these things that come up for you when I talk about this or afterwards, if they align with your vision for your life, then chances are those are the messages that are coming through for you. If they could be mapped into how you envision yourself within your short-term or long-term vision for yourself and for your life, then yes. Yes. If it's possible for you, if it's possible for that vision to include that new thing, then yes. But only you can make that decision. The second message that came through was heart-centered healing and transformation starts with you. Heart-centered healing and transformation starts with you. So my guides wanted you to know that a new you is emerging. A new you is coming forward now. And you are now clearer than you ever have been on what you value, what you love and desire for your life. And for many of you, those old heartaches, those old struggles have eased a lot. They're not as prominent in your life. And you're finding yourself in flow more. Things are a little easier than they ever have been. Others may find themselves on occasion filtering who they are, or feeling the need to filter who they are now, because they still will feel like they need to fit in, or they, maybe, well, this person hasn't seen me in a long time. I'm not that same person anymore. What are they going to think about me? And then finding this this week might have challenging moments like that. What I want you to remember is that you aren't the same person that you were before. And you don't need to be. You don't need to be. Everyone is growing and expanding, and there's a pretty good chance that, they've grown and expanded too during this time. And so I'd like you to pause and reflect on the situation. And there are some things that you can do to see where the opportunity is for you. when you find yourself out of alignment and triggered in this week, there are a few different questions that you can ask yourself to kind of dig into it. And one of them is, have you somehow disrespected yourself or another during this situation? And what I mean by that is, actually, I'm going to go further. Is there something you can do to amend it? So if the answer was yes, is there something that you can do to fix it, to amend it, to bring yourself back into alignment? What would show your self-love and share that love with another? So when I say these things, is the reason why I say them is because our masculine energy, our masculine energy is really our inner warrior, and very much lion mentality. But I want you to know that when you're standing up for yourself, when you are creating space for yourself, when you are treating yourself with respect and honor, there is a way that you can do it that also is respectful and honorable to the other person, that is sending them love while you're sending yourself love. There is no there's no disrespect. There's high integrity always. And it's finding how to do that. It is adjusting how you would normally react, and to do that so that you're holding yourself with honor, but also you are respecting the other person and their own perspectives on the situation, and having that mature conversation with them so that they can see your perspective. And if they are not accepting that perspective, then making the choice to walk away in that moment, so that you're giving yourself space, but you're also not being combative with the other person and doing any additional energetic disharmony for them. And it's when you're able to walk away from a situation, it's often better for everybody, for both people. And it's not discounting your own feelings. It's not discounting what matters to you. It's giving yourself the space that you need when you need it. I want you to know that no matter what comes up this week, you aren't the same person as you were a year and a half ago. You aren't the same person that you were 30 seconds ago. So in knowing that, you can choose not to repeat the same patterns. Which brings us back to the heart-centered healing and transformation starts with you. Okay, so the final message that I was shown was abundance is ready for you. You just need to believe. Abundance is ready for you. Believe. Believe. In the energies of the month, transformation is possible, and really, like, we were told that our journey is unique to us. The only thing that's limiting us is our own beliefs about ourselves. So your only limits are those that you believe to be true. We need to appreciate the journey. We need to see the abundance flowing around us. And abundance isn't just, a lot of times people talk about abundance as money. Abundance isn't just money. Abundance is really linked to the quality of life that you see. It is those moments that bring happiness and joy and peace and calming. There are the people that are in your life that support you and love you for who you are. It's the sunshine that shines all around us. It is nature in abundance. It is beauty around us. And it's the love that we feel for other people and the love that we feel for ourselves. Appreciate the journey. Appreciate the abundance that you have flowing around you. Take a moment this week, or a lot of moments, and experience the life that you are living. Really experience it. And when we are appreciating the steps that we're taking and we're doing heart-centered actions that matter to us, we are experiencing the journey. We are experiencing life. When you take the courage to step into the life that you will love, you are experiencing the journey and allowing the abundance to flow to you. Much love to everyone. I hope this helped in some small way. If you're interested in getting the Light Mastery Map or any of my free resources, the link is in the description below, and it is a free resource for you to access at any time and download and print for your own use. Super, super helpful. If you felt this resonating through you in any way, or you know somebody it might resonate with, I invite you, and I would be much, much appreciative if you would share the love. You can share the love by sharing this video, liking this video, subscribing to my channel. If you feel compelled to buy me a virtual coffee, this is not a real coffee, but it is a way to send me some love, some energetic love, and I use these funds to help support my family and create content similar to this for people like you. Membership, there is a passion project of mine called Soul Talk Membership. There's no obligation for the length of time that you stay a member, but it's packed full of valuable content, and we meet once a month to discuss the monthly energies and how that could mean for each member that attends those sessions. I'm super excited about Soul Talk membership. The link is below if you'd like more information. If you decide to join us in that container, I can't wait to meet you. Until next time, thank you so much for being on this journey. Be simply you.